the success everyone chases, and the emptiness few talk about. There's a strange pattern in modern life. People spend years chasing success, money, status, recognition, relationships, followers, achievement. And many eventually get what they wanted, but still feel incomplete. Why? Because external success cannot heal internal emptiness. A person can become wealthy and still hate themselves. A person can become famous and still feel lonely. A person can achieve everything society admires and still feel emotionally exhausted. This is one of the biggest hidden truths about success. Your outer life can never rise far above your inner relationship with yourself. And that brings us to one of the most powerful concepts in psychology, spirituality, and personal transformation. Love from within. Not romantic love, not validation from others, not attention, not approval, but an inner state of worthiness, self-respect, emotional wholeness, and deep connection to yourself. Throughout history, philosophers, mystics, psychologists, and successful leaders have all pointed toward the same truth. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your inner world. Rumi wrote, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." Modern psychology says something remarkably similar. Most human suffering comes from disconnection from the self. In this video, we will explore what inner love truly is, why most people secretly lack it, the psychological roots of self-rejection, how childhood shapes self-worth, the connection between self-love and success, why achievement without inner love becomes toxic, how insecurity destroys confidence and relationships, the neuroscience of self-worth, practical ways to build love from within, how emotionally strong people think, and how inner love becomes the foundation for a powerful life. This is not shallow motivational advice. This is about psychological transformation, because the person who truly loves themselves from within moves through life differently. They make better decisions, build healthier relationships, take bigger risks, recover faster from failure, and create success without destroying their peace. Let's begin. What is love from within? Most people misunderstand self-love. They think it means being arrogant, self-centered, narcissistic, or constantly feeling good. But true inner love is something much deeper. Love from within means accepting your humanity, respecting yourself, caring for your mind and body, knowing your value without constant external validation, treating yourself with dignity, feeling internally worthy even during failure, and building a peaceful relationship with yourself. It is not ego. Ego says, "I am better than others." Inner love says, "I do not need to prove my worth." That is a massive difference. A person with inner love does not constantly compete for value. They already feel valuable. And this changes everything. Because many people are not actually chasing success. They are chasing emotional permission to feel worthy. They believe, when I become successful, then I'll finally be enough. But this creates endless suffering, because no achievement can permanently fix internal insecurity. That's why some highly successful people remain deeply unhappy. The wound was never external. It was internal. Why so many people lack inner love? Most people were never taught how to love themselves in a healthy way. Instead, they learned conditional worth. They learned, you are valuable if you succeed. You are lovable if you perform. You matter if others approve of you. This creates a dangerous psychological pattern. Self-worth becomes dependent on external outcomes. Grades, money, beauty, attention, status, achievement. And when these things disappear, self-worth collapses. Modern psychology calls this contingent self-esteem. It means I only feel good about myself when life goes well. But true inner love is stable. It survives failure, criticism, rejection, mistakes, imperfection. Many people grow up emotionally disconnected from themselves because they were criticized constantly. Their emotions were ignored. They were compared to others. They experienced shame. They learned perfectionism. They received love conditionally. They were taught to suppress vulnerability. Over time, they develop an inner critic, and eventually, that inner critic becomes their identity. They begin attacking themselves mentally every day. I'm not enough. I'm behind. I'm unattractive. I'm failing. I'm weak. I'm not worthy. Imagine hearing those words from another person daily. It would be emotional abuse. Yet millions speak to themselves this way every single day. This is why inner love matters. Because your relationship with yourself becomes the emotional foundation of your entire life. The psychological science of inner love. Let's explore what science says. Research in psychology shows that self-compassion and healthy self-worth improve resilience, motivation, emotional stability, confidence, creativity, productivity, relationship quality, stress recovery, leadership ability. Contrary to popular belief, self-love does not make people lazy. It actually improves growth. Why? Because people grow better in environments of safety than environments of shame. Think about it. Which creates better performance? Constant self-hatred or supportive self-awareness? The brain performs best when it feels psychologically safe. Harsh self-judgment activates threat responses in the nervous system. Self-compassion activates emotional regulation systems. This is why people who deeply hate themselves often procrastinate, self-sabotage, fear failure, fear rejection, avoid opportunities, overthink constantly, struggle with consistency. Not because they are incapable, but because internally they do not feel safe. Inner love creates inner safety, and inner safety unlocks human potential. Why inner love is essential for success. Now, let's connect this to success directly. Many people think discipline alone creates success, but emotional health is equally important. Because success is psychological before it becomes external. A person without inner love often experiences fear of failure, fear of judgment, people-pleasing, burnout, comparison addiction, insecurity, emotional dependence, perfectionism. These patterns silently destroy progress. For example, a talented person may never start a business because they fear criticism. A creative person may never publish their work because they fear rejection. A capable leader may constantly seek validation because they secretly feel inadequate. The problem is not skill. The problem is identity. Inner love changes identity. It creates emotional stability, and emotionally stable people take stronger action. Why? Because they are not trying to prove they deserve existence. They already believe they matter. This creates courage, confidence, resilience, authenticity, clarity, emotional freedom. And these traits are deeply connected to success. The difference between confidence and inner love. This distinction is important. Confidence is, I believe I can do this. Inner love is, I will still value myself even if I fail. That changes everything. Because confidence can collapse after failure, but inner love survives failure. This is why some people recover quickly from setbacks, while others emotionally collapse. Their identity structure is different. People with inner love understand, my mistakes are experiences, not definitions. This mindset creates resilience, and resilience is one of the greatest predictors of long-term success. Rumi and the wisdom of inner love. Rumi believed that humans spend their lives searching outside themselves for what already exists within. He wrote, "You wander from room to room, hunting for the diamond necklace that is already around your neck." This is the human condition. People search endlessly for validation, approval, recognition, love, importance. But the deeper need is internal connection. Rumi believed that beneath fear, ego, comparison, and insecurity, there is an original wholeness. Modern psychology might call this the authentic self. When people disconnect from this deeper self, they begin living through performance. They wear masks. They seek approval. They abandon authenticity. And eventually, they become strangers to themselves. Inner love means returning home psychologically. It means I no longer abandon myself to be accepted. That sentence alone can transform a life. The hidden ways people abandon themselves. Many people think self-abandonment only happens in toxic relationships, but it happens daily in ordinary life. For example, saying yes when you mean no, hiding your opinions to avoid rejection, constantly seeking validation, ignoring your emotional needs, overworking to feel worthy, pretending to be someone else, tolerating disrespect, staying in harmful environments, suppressing emotions to appear strong. Each time this happens, the mind learns, my real self is not acceptable. Over time, this creates anxiety and emotional exhaustion. Inner love means stopping the war against yourself. The neuroscience of self-worth. Modern neuroscience reveals something fascinating. The brain constantly updates identity through repeated thoughts and experiences. This means the way you speak to yourself physically affects your brain. Negative self-talk strengthens neural pathways connected to fear and shame. Positive self-respect strengthens emotional regulation networks. In simple terms, your inner dialogue becomes your mental environment. And eventually, your mental environment shapes your reality. People who constantly think, I'm worthless, begin behaving in self-defeating ways. People who think, I am capable of growth, behave differently. This is not magic. It is neuroplasticity.
The brain adapts to repeated emotional patterns. This is why inner love requires practice. Not fake positivity, not denial, but intentional psychological conditioning.
Why achievement alone cannot heal you. This is one of the most important lessons in life. Achievement without inner love becomes emotional addiction. The person constantly thinks, maybe the next success will finally make me enough. So they chase another goal, another relationship, another milestone, another validation source. But the feeling never lasts, because the nervous system always returns to its baseline identity. If someone internally feels unworthy, temporary success cannot permanently override that belief. This is why some people become workaholics, not because they love achievement, but because they fear feeling worthless without it. True success is different. True success includes achievement and inner peace, ambition and emotional health, growth and self-respect, the traits of people who love themselves from within. What does inner love actually look like in real life? Here are some signs. People with healthy inner love set boundaries, recover from criticism faster, are less desperate for validation, take care of their physical and mental health, pursue goals without obsession, apologize without self-hatred, accept imperfection, do not constantly compare themselves, choose relationships wisely, leave toxic environments, trust themselves more, respect their emotions, grow without humiliation. Notice, none of this is arrogance. It is emotional maturity. And emotional maturity is one of the greatest advantages in life. Practical steps to build love from within. Now, let's make this practical. How do you actually develop inner love? Step 1. Change your inner dialogue. Start noticing how you speak to yourself. Would you speak that way to someone you love? Probably not. Replace "I'm pathetic" with "I'm struggling, but I'm learning." "I always fail" with "I'm developing." Language shapes identity. Step 2. Stop linking worth to performance. You are not your productivity. You are not your income. You are not your followers. You are a human being before you are an achiever. This mindset protects mental health. Step 3. Build self-trust. Keep small promises to yourself. Wake up when you said you would. Exercise consistently. Follow through on commitments. Self-trust creates self-respect, and self-respect strengthens inner love. Step 4. Learn emotional awareness. Many people avoid emotions, but suppressed emotions create internal disconnection. Instead, observe emotions, name them, understand them, process them. Awareness creates healing. Step 5. Set boundaries. Inner love means protecting your mental space. You cannot hate yourself into peace. You cannot constantly tolerate disrespect and expect confidence. Boundaries are psychological self-respect. Step 6. Stop excessive comparison. Comparison destroys inner peace. Social media intensifies this problem. Remember, you are comparing your inner life to someone else's edited presentation. Real growth happens through self-development, not comparison addiction. Step 7. Spend time alone without escaping yourself. Many people are terrified of silence because silence reveals unresolved emotions. But solitude is essential for inner connection.
Sit quietly. Journal. Reflect. Walk without distraction. Listen to yourself again.
Inner love and relationship. One of the biggest myths in life is someone else will complete me. No healthy relationship can permanently replace inner self-worth. In fact, people who lack inner love often become emotionally dependent, tolerate unhealthy behavior, fear abandonment intensely, lose themselves in relationships, seek constant reassurance. Why?
Because they expect others to provide emotional stability they never developed internally. Healthy love works differently. Two emotionally whole people support each other without emotionally consuming each other. Inner love transforms relationships because you stop begging for validation. You communicate more honestly. You choose healthier partners. You stop tolerating emotional manipulation. You become less reactive. And you love from fullness instead of emptiness. Why inner love creates real confidence? Many people try to appear confident externally, but deep confidence is internal safety. It is the ability to say, I can handle life. I can survive failure. I do not need universal approval. I trust myself. This kind of confidence changes behavior dramatically. You become calmer under pressure, more decisive, less needy, more authentic, more courageous. And ironically, this authenticity attracts opportunities and people naturally because emotionally grounded people radiate stability. The daily practice of inner love. Inner love is not one decision. It is a daily relationship. Here is a simple daily practice. Morning. Before checking your phone, take 3 deep breaths. Ask, how do I want to treat myself today? During the day, notice self-criticism. Pause and redirect it. When you fail, instead of, I am a failure, say, this experience is teaching me. At night, reflect. Did I abandon myself today? Did I ignore my needs? Did I speak to myself respectfully? What can I improve tomorrow? This builds self-awareness and emotional connection. The greatest success is not external. At the end of life, people rarely regret not impressing more strangers, but many regret abandoning themselves, living in fear, hiding their truth, and spending years believing they were not enough. The world teaches you to chase value externally, but real transformation begins internally. Because when love comes from within, success becomes healthier, relationships become deeper, confidence becomes stable, failure becomes survivable, ambition becomes peaceful, and life becomes more authentic. Rumi wrote, "Why are you so busy with this or that, or good or bad? Pay attention to how things blend. Your outer success and your inner world must work together. Achievement without inner peace becomes emptiness. But inner love creates a different kind of success. Success with meaning. Success with calmness. Success without self-destruction. So build your career, build your goals, build your future. But most importantly, build a relationship with yourself that feels like home. Because the strongest people in the world are not the ones who are loved by everyone.
They are the ones who no longer need to abandon themselves to feel worthy. And that is love from within.